So go live on YouTube as well. Okay. Say, so I'm also live on YouTube for those who want to like watch on YouTube. You can do that as well. I'm going to share the link on the Telegram channel. Okay. That's weird. How come I can't see the link? Yeah. Let me try to switch account. Welcome back, guys, to another live. Hope everybody's doing great. We're back here live on TikTok and YouTube to trade and analyze, trade, learn, and analyze the Forex market. If this is your first time joining the live, then welcome. It's great to have you here. We're about to get started very soon. Let's get the likes up. Double tap on your screen. Double tap on your screen. Let's get the likes to 3,000. Once we are at 3,000 likes, then we can begin the analysis. Let's tap on our screen, guys. Double tap, double tap. If this is your first time joining, then welcome. It's great to have you here. What I do in this live is analyze the Forex market, and I also provide you guys with basic trading knowledge. It's a great place to learn about trading. If you are a beginner, I do come live Monday to Thursday. First time is around this time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then the second time that I come live is around 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to also join my Telegram channel. I have a Telegram channel that is free. You can join it. The link to the Telegram channel is on the bio. Head over to the bio right now and click the link there to join the Telegram channel. Okay. So let's continue to tap on our screen, guys. Once we get to 3,000 likes, then we can actually start. Okay. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the 3,000 likes. Then I will begin the analysis. Double tap. Double tap. Let's double tap, guys. Those watching on YouTube, please give this video a thumbs up. Give the live a thumbs up, guys. Okay, to support. I'm gonna show you guys. So gold. Well, I really want to start analyzing, but like, guys, I need the likes to get to 3,000 at least. Okay, let's say. In fact, let me decrease it to 2,000. Okay, we just have 600 more to go, and then we'll be at 2,000. So double tap on your screen. Double tap. Double tap. Let's get the likes up. I don't know if you guys can hear me or because the likes is still sitting at 1.4. So I'll just wait. Let's keep waiting. Yeah. All right. So we are now officially at 2,000 likes. So without further ado, I think we can start. Okay. I'm just gonna change my network. Sometimes like so yeah, let's get started. Okay, so as you guys are continuing, as you're listening in, please continue to tap on the screen. I'm gonna be live for like an hour. Okay, I'm actually late. Yeah, so 40 minutes. Okay, so be live for about 40 minutes. So let's get started. Make sure to join the Telegram channel if you're not yet in it. The link to the Telegram channel is listed on my TikTok bio. If you're watching on YouTube, the link to the Telegram channel is listed on the description box. So just check below the video. You should be able to see the link to the Telegram channel. If you can hear me on YouTube, let me know in the chat box. Okay, I just want to make sure that the sound is clear. So let me know, guys, those watching on YouTube. If you can hear me, just type in the chat box to let me know. And also, please get the likes up. Give this video a thumbs up. Those watching on YouTube, give the video a thumbs up. Truly appreciate it. All right, let's get started. So gold is currently trading at 35.53. That's the current price, and it's still going high. Yesterday, when we analyzed it, it was like around 35. What was it like? It was around like 35, 40, around the area. And then we were hoping that it would come back down to like 35 to 22. So we can enter a long. For those who are not yet in a long, I'm already in a long. So right now, I'm not really entering any trades because like if any trade I take right now will be scalping, but I already took a long on gold once we broke that previous all-time high, 3,500. This is when I entered a long. So I'm still holding the long, and then the first target is 3,600, and then second target is 3,700, and then finally the last target is 3,800. Okay. So for me right now, I'm not taking any longs on gold because there's no need for it. So I'm just holding the longs that I've already entered at the beginning of the breakout. But for you, if you have not entered any long, then you want to look for opportunities, look for areas to go long. Okay. So the last good opportunity for you to have gone long was around 35.26 when the price pulled back. Okay. So you want to go long whenever the price is pulling back to like it's pulling back to a previous higher low. Okay. And usually the best time frame to use is going to be the 1 hour time frame, because it provides like the support is better and more trustworthy than lower time frames. Okay, so for example, on this 1 hour time frame, we can see this is when the price broke this previous all-time high, 3,500, right? It then started going up. So we finally formed a high or a low right here. Okay, so price went up to 35.46, and then it then retraced back down. Now before it went to this 35 46, it actually created a support for you to actually buy from, which is, let me delete this box. So it's right here. So you can see when it was going up, it went up, and then, as the price was going up, we're just saying green candle, green candle, green candle. And then eventually we created a red candle, right? Anytime we create a red candle, that is the resistance price is forming. So from the resistance right here, okay, it formed the resistance right here at 35.30, okay, 35.30, that green candle followed by red candle, that's the resistance it created. Now after creating that resistance, what happened next is that the price ended up breaking above it, right? So it broke above that resistance. If I was to just mark, I would mark it like this, okay? So I mark the resistance like this, and then you can see this is the candle that broke that resistance. And after breaking that resistance, price this push up to 35.40, and then it came back down to now test this resistance. Now this resistance, once price breaks above it, it turns into support. Okay, so it turns into support. So now the price comes back. It's now going to use that as a good area to like buy back up, right? So that's pretty much what happened. Now price held that support and then it pushed back up. Now we have a new resistance right here. That was the new resistance that was created after price broke this previous one, 35.30. It broke that one and then it went up to 35.40, and then we created a new resistance, which is now a good like a level for the price to now try to break, which it didn't break. You can see it came up here. It's trying to break it, didn't break, but it came back to the support again, that 35.30 support multiple times, and then it held it. It came there at least like 3 times or 2 times actually. So this is the first time here, and then the second time. Okay, let me close the window. Yeah, so it came back. Hold on. Those watching on YouTube, please give this video a thumbs up. I can only see 1 likes. Those watching, the remaining 5, give this video a thumbs up, please. Thank you. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Okay, so it came back like 2 times. It held it. So this made it, usually the first time is when you want to buy. The second time, it's not really like, it becomes a lot more riskier. I always prefer buying when the price comes first time. Second time, it becomes a lot more risky because now that area can turn into liquidity, but this, since gold has a strong mission to go up, it basically decided to use that area to buy. So respected it, and then finally it was able to break. Okay, it was able to break. Let me put the music. I don't know what happened to the music. Hmm. Yeah, so finally it was able to break that resistance that it created. It broke it right over here. Okay, so now that we broke that resistance, guess what? This turns into support. So this was the resistance, right? So 35.40 was the resistance. Now that the price has broken above it, it's going to turn into support. Now we need to include this high as well. Okay, so you can see this wick here, this green and red wick, right? This was when price was attempting to break that resistance, but then it failed, right? But now that the price was able to break the resistance, it actually broke it. It actually broke it right here, okay? I initially said this candle, but it's actually this candle because this is the candle that closed above the resistance right here. So now that it closed above that, now we need to include this as part of the support as well. Okay, so basically this is going to become our previous higher high. Let me delete this. And then our previous higher low is basically the lowest point the price went to after it got rejected. Okay, So since this is the highest point it went to right there, the lowest point it went to after getting rejected there is actually down here. Okay, so you can see the lowest point we went down to is right here. So that is going to be our previous higher low, and that is it. Okay, so now this one is a huge higher low, right? This one is huge higher low. Now within this previous higher high, okay, within this previous higher high and previous higher low, we also have another previous higher high and previous higher low. All right, this is for a minor uptrend that the price also has created. Okay, so now what's gonna happen is that this is now going to be, there's now two areas you can look to go long. Okay, now when the price has broken above this previous higher high, like I said, this turns into support. This thing here, so the top part turns into support, but it is not a good area to go long, right? If it's a support, usually when price comes to support, you expect it to bounce back up. It's supposed to support the price to go back up, but you don't want to go long up here. Okay, you want to wait for the price to either come to this, okay, this internal support that was created. Okay, so this internal support right here is one good area to go long, and also another good area to go long would be down at this previous higher low. This previous higher low is another good area to join the market and go long. Okay, so that's basically it. So for those who are trying to look to go long on gold, as of right now, it will be best if you want to join to go long right now. Just know it's a little bit risky because you're actually longing when the price is creating a new high, which is really risky. You never want to do that. It would be best to wait for the price to come back down to this previous higher low, and then it will be more safer for you to go long. And then when you go long there, you want to set your stop loss below the next support, which in this case, okay, the next previous higher low is all the way down here. This is a huge stop loss, okay, but we also have another support in the form of a fair value gap. Okay, so right here we have a fair value gap. I want to mark that down. Okay, so we do have, there's a fair value gap right here. Okay, that was created, which is also another support, right? So it's the most recent one. So you want to set your stop loss slightly below this candle here. Okay, so this candle, this candle here, or that's the candle. So that's below 3508. Okay, so the price is pulling back down. When the price is pulling back, if it does, right, it's not guaranteed that it's going to come here, but if it does come here, you have your opportunity to go long. Number one, 35.33. That's the first area to go long. Okay, and the second area to go long will be down here at 35.25. That will be the second area to go long, and then your SL should be around 35.0809. Okay, just slightly below there. So that's pretty much it. But gold is not there right now. It is at 35.60, and there's a chance it may not even come back down. Okay, there's a chance it may not come down. It may keep going up. Like the first target where I'm expecting gold to get to is 3600. So eventually we should get there eventually. Okay, so that is basically it. Watch out for that level 35, 34, and 35.25. These are the areas that you want to go long on gold. Okay, now in the meantime, we're still going to look for scalping opportunities. So let me go down to lower time frames to see what is happening. So this is the 15-minute time frame here. On the 15-minute time frame, we can see the clear uptrend that the market is in. Okay, so on the 15-minute time frame, we have its own uptrend. This is like a minor uptrend on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, now the thing with the 15-minute time frame right? The thing with the 15-minute time frame is that the previous higher highs tends to get respected more. Okay, it tends to get respected, while on the 1 hour it doesn't really get respected as much. Okay, so if you can see here on this 15-minute time frame, we have a very clear uptrend that the price, your LCL 35.15, yeah, it's a stop loss. It's not that huge because I entered the trade around 35.25, around 35.25. So that is, yeah, it's about like almost 100 pips stop loss. So it's not that huge because the target is 3600. But for someone who's entering right now, then yeah, the SL is actually huge. So that's why I said I don't recommend anybody entering along right now. If you're trying to target 3600, it is too late. It's too late, risky for you to enter along right now. It's better to wait for the price to come back down to 35.34 or 35.25 for you to enter along. Okay, so back to what I was saying, on the 15-minute time frame, you can see we have its own uptrend. Okay, now this uptrend on the 15-minute time frame, this is a minor uptrend that started, this uptrend started right here. Okay, so right over here, price was going downward, whatever, and then we started moving up higher and higher. So it formed the first high right here, then it pulled back down, then it ended up coming back up. It broke this previous high. Okay, it broke this previous high, and then it went up, created a new high. Now this previous high that it broke turns into support. Okay, it turns into a level that when the price comes back to, right, after creating the new high, then you can look to go long there. So this is what you can see exactly happened. Wow, gold is really going up, eh? It's really going up. Now, so now it's at 35.64. Okay. So, anyways, after breaking that, it went up and then created a new high, came back down, and then it tapped into that previous higher high, which is now going to act as support. It respected it and then pushed up, and then it ended up coming back to now break this new higher high that it created. And then after that, it's going up, created a new higher high, came back down, and then tested this previous higher high, which now turns into support, respected it. Now it is currently breaking the new current higher high. Okay, so what you want to do, right? Since this is the pattern price is respecting, you already know. Okay, so price is breaking this current higher high, is going to push up, and then it will form a new higher high, right? And then this should turn into support. Okay, so this is one possible area to try to go long. Okay, so I'm gonna let me mark it. Okay, so this is on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so we have our current higher high that is getting broken right now on the 15-minute time frame, and then yeah, price is not, it hasn't broken it yet. It's currently above it. There's about 4 minutes left for the market to close this 15-minute candle. So once it closes, then we basically going to wait for the price to come back down to 35.60, and that would be a good area to go long because that area is supposed to turn into support, right? But before you use that area to go long, you want to see the price creating a new high, right? So we know the what it looks like, right? The new high is created once we have bullish candlestick. Do you still think gold will touch 3600 today? Well, let's see how far it is. Let me go to the 1 hour and see how far 3600 is from where gold is. Okay, so gold is currently right here. It is currently right here at 3564, and 3600 is all the way up here where the purple line is. So is it possible? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's possible for gold because the New York session just started, and usually this is when there's high volatility. And right now, the market does not seem to have any resistance along the way right now to that could bring it back down. Okay, so there's a pretty high possibility by the end of today we should see gold around 3,600. If it doesn't get to it, it will be very close to it, at least 3580, 3590. It will definitely be getting there very soon. Okay. And then, yeah, when it gets to 3,600, I can't say what's going to happen there. It all depends on the structure the price is forming. But like I said, the main target, this is the main target where gold should be going to. This is the estimated target. Okay. If you know why I'm saying that, great. If you don't, then you got a lot to learn. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So on the 15-minute time frame, we want to wait for the price to create a new high. Well, first we want to wait for the price to break this current high here, which is 3560. It's in the middle of doing that. There's about 1 minute left for this candle to close. So once it breaks it, great. Now we want to see the price creating a high. Okay, like it has to get rejected, right? So we have this green candle, which is great. So now we want to see the price forming a bearish candle after a green candle. This is what's going to show us that it's getting rejected. Like you can see all this previous high, we have green candle and then red candle that followed. This is the rejection that we need, and the price came back down. Okay, so this previous one is the same thing, green candle and then red candle that was creating, which shows us price came down. So that's the same thing we want to see. Before we can use this area as support, we want to see the price creating that pattern as well. So this is going to take probably another, we'll have to give it another 15, 30 minutes to see how that plays out. Okay, so for gold right now, yeah, you don't want to do anything, right, for the next 15, 30 minutes. We'll wait to see how the price reacts to, yeah, to that. So let's move on to the next pair. I'm done with gold for now. We'll be back later. I'm going to just quickly check the 5 minutes just to make sure. Okay, there's nothing I missed there. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty much it. Let's move on. Let's check out AUD USD. It's giving us a signal to short. Well, it's not giving us a signal, but it's at the area to short. This is the level I was talking about yesterday. Okay, so I believe it should be coming back down from where it is. Yeah. So it should be coming down from where it is. Right now, AUD USD is at a good area for a short 60. So it's between 65, so between 65.48 and 65.55 or 50. I put 50 here, but it's actually like 50, 58. Let me change this to 58. Okay, so that's basically the area. It's at a good area for a short, so we should start seeing the price coming down. Okay, and then yeah, and then the target is all the way down here at 64.88. So that's pretty much it. Okay, this was a trade that I explained. I analyzed it yesterday, and then we saw that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this pair here. It is in a down, or should I say it is actually it was in an uptrend. Okay, so this is the 1 hour time frame. We have a few things that's happening. We had a downtrend that was playing out, and the price switched out of this downtrend to an uptrend, which is great. Now it started going up higher and higher. We now have an uptrend, minor uptrend that was playing out. Now price broke out of this downtrend or uptrend. Okay, it broke out of this uptrend right over, where did it do that? Right over here at 65.34. Once we broke below that low, this is now mean that this uptrend has come to an end. Okay, So price now just dropped, and then now it's coming back for retest before it could continue back down to this low. Okay, so this is the target here. It should come back down here. Okay, so that's pretty much it for AUD USD. This is on the 1 hour time frame. We can check the daily time frame as well to see. Okay, so this is the daily time frame for AUD USD. On this daily time frame, we see that, yeah, what do we see here? Hold on, let me, okay. Yeah, so we see that the price is in a downtrend. Okay, on this daily time frame, the price is in a downtrend. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, the price is in a downtrend. Okay, we have the previous lower low right here, previous lower high, which price did break, which is great. Since the price broke that level, we want to look to go long. Okay, I'm going to show you on the daily time frame, a really good area to go long if the price eventually comes to it. It's going to be at this demand zone. Let me mark it down. So this is the lower high that was broken. Okay, so right here we broke that. Okay, so broke that lower high right there, which is great. So now we want to go long down here. Okay, so with AUD USD, based on the daily time frame, okay, a good area, good time to go long is going to be down here. Okay, so down here at 60.95, 0.60, okay, 0.608085. Okay, so around 0.6085, 0.5979. Okay, so between this area here, this is where you want to go long. Now the stop loss is going to be extremely, let me just see here. Okay, to prevent the market from trapping you. Okay, there's actually, I wanted to see the next support, but it's so far away, so we can't use that. Okay, so what, the stop loss is going to be very small. Okay, so you're going to go long here at 60.85, and then your stop loss is at 0.59. You want to set it like slightly below that low. Okay, so you can set your stop loss like at 0.5890. Okay, so that is basically a good trade you can look to take. Okay, it's a good trade that you can look to take on AUD USD in the future. I don't know when the price is going to come here, but eventually, whenever it does come, you can mark this on your chart, okay, because this is going to be a good opportunity to go long. Okay, this is based on the daily time frame, so eventually the price should come there. Okay, so the downtrend is still intact because we have not, it hasn't broken, yeah, it hasn't broken this level here, 69.40. Okay, so the most important level that we can watch out for, so number one, we have the 64.15. Okay, that previous lower high, the previous lower high, 64.14 or whatever, price broke above it, which is great. Now the next level that we want to see price break is also going to be this level here, 69.45. Okay, 69.45 is a critical level, which if the market is able to break above, okay, now we have a strong confirmation that it is going to go up. Okay, now it's going to go all the way up. It's going to go all the way up to 77. Okay, like 0.7794 and so on. Okay, so you can set an alarm at 69. Okay, set an alarm at 69 40 there. That way when it does break above it, you get notified and so on. Okay, now that's super far away. This is something that's not going to happen anytime soon, so you don't want to focus on that. Right now we're focusing on what we see currently happening, so which is on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, just know daily time frame. If you're trying to trade based on what's happening on daily time frame, you're going to be waiting a long time for trading opportunities, right? You'll be waiting a long time. Like this buy signal that I'm giving out right now of 0 60 86 is something that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, it's not going to happen anytime soon. It might take weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks before the price even gets there. Okay, but for now we go on the 1 hour and then we focus on just trading what's happening on the 1 hour. Okay, so on the 1 hour currently we have a shorting signal, okay, that we are taking right now. So that's what we are going to be trading for now. Okay, so that's basically it. We're done with AUD/USD. Make sure you apply proper risk management. Let's move on. Let me go back to gold and see what has happened. Okay, let me switch to the 15-minute time frame. All right, so the 15-minute candle has finally closed, which is great. Okay, so we can see the 15-minute candle did close, which is great. So now we want to see whether the next 15 minutes, you can see how that area actually acted as support. Okay, it did act as support like on the lower time frames. Like if I switch this to, let me switch to 2 minutes. Okay, so this is the 2 minutes. Okay, you can see when the price, it did come back down to that level 35.60, and then it quickly bounced back up. Okay, quickly bounced back up to 35.63, which is like, it's not that many profits, like just 30 pips. But yeah, you can see how that area is actually getting respected already on the lower time frame. But for us, we want to see first, we want to see the price getting rejected first on the 15-minute time frame, which it hasn't yet. There's about 5 minutes for this candle to close. So yeah, so we have two areas actually that we can go long. Okay, so we want to see number one, it getting rejected. Once it gets rejected, and when it does get rejected, we don't want to go long. We don't want to go long, like we want to wait for the price to push back away, okay, away from that support, and then when it comes back again, that's when you go long. So that's one area. The other area that you can go long, okay, the other area you can go long is the previous higher low. Okay, so previous higher low is right here. The previous higher low is right here at 35.49. This is going to be a good area to go long. Okay, so just in case let's say price just keeps dropping, then we can go long around 35.49, 35.51. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's it. So far we've analyzed gold, we've looked at AUD/USD. Next on the list, let's look at GBP/USD. Okay, let's tap on our screen, guys. I don't know, we're still sitting at 2.4. We're supposed to be at 3K right now. So double tap, guys. Let's get the likes to 10,000. Double tap on your screen, guys. Let's get the likes to 10,000. Double tap before I can continue with the analysis, guys. Let's get the likes up to 3,000. Okay, once we have 3,000 likes, then we can continue the analysis. Mhm. Mhm. So guys, I can only continue the analysis once we get to 3,000 likes. So if we don't get the 3,000 likes, then today's live will just be watching the price. Okay. Um, okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. We had 3,000 likes, so let's continue with the show. Guys, please continue to tap on the screen. The least you can do is show support. This helps to get, it helps with the views, right? If nobody is typing on the screen, this is gonna get the view to decrease. And the goal of this live is to educate as many people as I can. And the only way I can do that is by you supporting. And the way you support is by liking the live, guys. So please show support and tap on the screen. Please help me get the likes. The target is 10,000. So please support the live. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Renovation. Thank you. Thank you, the other person. What's his name? Yeah, thank you, everybody who's tapping on the screen. Thank you so much. Alcini, thank you. Yeah, so let's continue. The next pair that I was going to analyze is GBP But let's see here, gold. Let's see. 15 minutes, still 8 minutes. Oh, okay. All right, so the 15 minutes candle did close. Okay, so you already know what to do. That is an area to go long. Okay, that is an area to go long. 35.60 is now the area you want to go long. You can go long here. Okay, you can go long here. And then the next target for gold is, so we cleared 35.60. Next target for gold is going to be, let me see here, okay? I want to just check, let me check the 5 minutes, okay? Let's see. Okay, so we have two areas to go long, okay? So you can go long where the price is, that's one first area to go long, okay? First area to go long there. However, we also have where the price is coming down to, okay? So this is 35.55. Okay, you can go long at 35.55. Okay, price is coming down to it. So you guys can go long at that area. Okay, so between 35.50 55 and 35.50 is where you want to go long. Okay, price is already coming down to that area. Let me check the 1 hour. Okay, so let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, yeah, let's go back here on the 15. So going long here, your stop loss, guys, set your stop loss at 35.44. Okay, now that would be a good area to go long if you're not targeting 3600. Okay, so if you want to enter a long and then target 3600, then this is your chance to go long. Set your SL 35.44. Okay, 35 4 44. In fact, setting it at 40, 35.41 is even better. Okay, so that's it. That is the gold. Let me change this to to everybody. Love. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for gold. Okay. So that's your opportunity to go long. You can see how the market is already, well, it's at the zone now. Okay. It's at the zone now. So that's it. That's your chance to go long. If you haven't long gold yet, this is your chance to join this uptrend that the price is in. Yeah, this is your chance to join the uptrend that the price is in. So yeah, okay. Now let's go and analyze GBP before I go off. We'll do a quick trading knowledge as well. Okay. Okay, so GBP Let's see what's happening with this pair. Checking out, checking out, checking out. Let's tap on our screen, guys. Let's get the likes at least to 6,000 before I go up, okay? All right, so GBP I'm going to start off by looking at, let's look at, okay, it's going up as I was expecting it to, okay, which is good, okay? Going up, it's going up, but now it has hit this resistance, okay? It has hit this resistance. Let me go and look at the daily time frame first, okay? I don't want to just randomly, okay, saying random things. So this is the daily time frame. The market is currently, it is currently in an uptrend, okay? It is in an uptrend. That's number one thing to notice. It is in an uptrend, all right? So this uptrend here, let's see whether the price is still respecting the levels. So we have this previous higher low, price broke that created, right? So it created this high, pull back down to this low, came back, broke this high, and then went and created this new high, came down, and then yeah, so we have the previous high right here. Okay, let me mark it. This is how you guys learn. I'm doing this. This is for educational purposes. So we have this previous higher high right here. Okay, so this is the previous higher high at 1.3632. Okay, and then we have the previous higher low right over here. Okay, this is the previous higher low because it is the lowest point price went to after getting rejected over here. Okay, so when it got rejected up here at 1.3633, it then dropped all the way down here, and it was at this point that the price then started going back up and then ended up breaking this previous high. So this is our previous higher low. Okay, now remember, in an uptrend, in order for an uptrend to continue, the price is not supposed to come and break below the previous higher low. If it breaks below the previous higher low, this is now a signal that this uptrend could be coming to an end and a downtrend is about to begin. Okay, so what happened here, we can see is that GBP actually came and broke below this previous higher low. We broke it right here. This was back in July 28th. Okay, it broke below that previous higher low. Now, usually, whenever the price breaks below the previous higher low in an uptrend, where it's going to go to is the second higher low. Okay, so the second higher low in this case is right over here. Okay, so this is the second higher low. Let me mark it here so you guys can see it, this yellow line. is showing you guys the second higher low. This is the second higher low because this is the second previous higher high, and then when the price got rejected there, it dropped down to this point, right? So we have our previous higher low right here, and then our and then our second previous higher low right here. Okay, I hope this is clear. So yeah, so that's usually what happens when price breaks below the previous higher low. It tends to drop all the way down to the second higher low. Okay, doesn't do that all the time. Sometimes before coming to the second higher low, it may retrace back down, back up to the resistance that was created before coming back down to the second higher low. So what happened here is GBP/USD, after breaking the previous higher low, it went all the way down to the second higher low, and now the second higher low is another strong form of support. This is an area that if the price holds, it tends to use it to continue the uptrend. Okay, sometimes that's usually what the second higher low will act as. So in this case, price actually did respect that second higher low. It did use it as a support, and that is why it was able to bounce back up. Okay, but now that it has bounced back up, we now have a resistance that was created already. Okay, so usually when before the price breaks the previous higher low, it will create a resistance. All right, it will create a resistance above the candle that broke that support. Okay, the resistance, there's two forms of resistance. We have a fair value gap, and there's also a bearish bullish candlestick followed by a bearish candlestick. Those are the two types of resistance that we tend to have, that price will create right before breaking that previous higher low. So if the price creates that resistance, just know that that's going to be an area that when the price revisits, it's going to use that as a strong area to sell from. Okay, so we can see here, this is when the price broke that previous higher low right here. This is the candle that broke it. Now above this candle, we need to look for the resistance that was created. So above this candle, we have a resistance. We have a resistance right here. Okay, so this is the resistance. I'm going to actually circle it. This is the resistance right here. Okay, this is the strongest form of resistance that the price tends to create, right there. Okay, now other than that, we also have the fair value gap as well. Okay, which is also another strong resistance, right? So if I put, we have a fair value gap right here. Okay, the price created. So this makes this area very, very strong. So what happens? You want to enter a short. Okay, when the price, after price breaks this previous higher low, once you see that it has created that resistance, this is where you want to go to short. Okay, now you want to short on the, on the fair value gap, we have these three candles that creates a fair value gap, right? So for the bearish fair value gap, there's the top candle, which is number one, second candle, which is the one in the middle, and then we have the third candle, which is below. Okay, so once you have seen this fair value gap, you want to mark the first candlestick. Okay, so the first candlestick, okay, that first candlestick is this one right here. Okay, so that first candlestick is one area where you can start going short. Okay, so price comes to the bottom part of that candle, not the top. Okay, but the bottom part of that candle here is where you can start entering your short. Now the top part is also a resistance. Now this is this resistance here, this green candle followed by red, it is a resistance as well. Okay, so when you enter a short down here, is great. Okay, now if the price goes higher to this top part, you can also enter another short if you want to. You don't have to, but entering at the first one is already good enough, but if the price goes higher, this also provides you with even more better trading opportunity. You're entering at a better price, I guess. And then now once you short there, the target is going to be whatever low points the price went to before coming back. So this low here usually is where the main area price is supposed to come to, but you want to take your profit halfway, just in the case that price doesn't come there, because there are times when it may not come there, right? So when you short at this level, okay, when you short at this level, you target halfway to the main target. Okay, so the halfway, which is where price actually moved, it came to the halfway point, as you can see. So after it got rejected here, it did drop, came to the halfway point, and then now it looks like it's retracing back up. Okay, it's retracing back up, but it's supposed to come back down here. Okay, from what I am anticipating, this is where it's supposed to come. Yeah, it's supposed to come down to. Okay, so for this one, yeah, so for this one here, we want to look for a short. If you haven't shorted, the best area to have shorted would have been here. So if you did not enter a short right here, then you've missed out on the move. Okay, like right now, entering at this point, very risky, but we'll go see the 1 hour time frame, see what the price is doing. Okay, but that is basically it. When you short here, you want to set your stop loss above the next resistance, which in this case is right here. Okay, so 36.82, that is the next resistance, which would be the best area to set your stop loss. Okay, so still I'm expecting GBP/USD to still come down here at 31.55 eventually. Okay, yeah, eventually this is where it should come down to. Okay, so we've started a downtrend. It has started a downtrend here. This is the previous low right here, and then previous lower high. Price has gone to the previous it has gone to the previous lower high, and now it's continuing the downtrend. So next thing we want to see is the price breaking below this higher low. Okay, this is 1.3546. If the price breaks below that, now the downtrend is just going to continue furthermore. The next target, okay, let me let you guys know now ahead of time. Once GBP/USD, if it's able to break below 131.40, okay, if it closes 1 hour candle below, right, if it closes a 1 hour candle below this previous higher low here, okay, the next place where it's going to go to is going to be 127.09. Okay, so 127.09 will be the target. So you can look to short. Okay, when the price once it breaks below this second higher low, just know this is going to be a straight drop. Usually that's what happens. It's going to straight drop down here. And yeah, so you can short GBP/USD once we break below 131.40. Okay, 131.40. Short target 127.18 there as you take profit. Okay, that's one potential signal. Other than that, let's head over to the 1 hour and see what's happening. Okay, so on this 1 hour time frame, what do we see happening? Let's see here. Okay, so in this 1 hour time frame, we can see that the price is going back up. Okay, we see the price is going back up. What happened before? It doesn't matter what happened before. Okay, let's just focus on the fact that it's going back up. Okay, so what we see here, we have a huge fair value gap right here. Okay, so we have a huge fair value gap right here that the price created. Okay, now this is something price is going to want to fill up, right? It's something price is going to want to fill up, and this is why price is going up. Okay, and I believe it should keep going up until it gets to 135.21. Okay, so in the short term, you could take a long All right, you can long GBP USD and then target 135.20 as your TP, because this is where, okay, this is where GBP USD is heading. It's heading up here. Yeah. So that's where GBP USD is heading. It is going to go all the way up to 135.20. So you can enter along there. And then, yeah, so set your stop loss, below the previous low, 133.94 is a good area to set your stop loss. Let me just show you guys what the trade is going to look like. I'll soon. This is usually not part of my strategy, but because I understand what's happening here. Okay. So that's GBP USD. Let me post it on the Telegram channel. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, now when price comes to 135, when it comes to 135.20, that's going to provide you with a opportunity to short. Okay, so you can look to short GBP USD up here at 135.21. Okay, the price comes to that level, you want to look to short it. Okay, so that's one area to enter a short around that area. You can actually start entering a short from 134.97. Okay, so 134.97, and then if it goes up higher, 135.20. Okay, this is where you can enter a short for GPUSD. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Because it is bearish. It should eventually go down, okay, to this point here. Okay, so it should eventually get back down to this current low here, 33.38. So that's it. That is it. I don't think there's anything else to say about GBP Okay, so that is it. Let me see the other pair that I trade here. This one, NZD. Let's see what happened. Okay, so NZD is playing out. Well, it's trying to. Huh? So this pair here, expecting it should be going to 1.9943. Okay, should be going there, but yeah, let's see. Okay, so it's still hanging around the buy zone, staying hanging around the buy zone, but yeah, so this trade here, long between 198.41, 198.25, target 199.40, 199.45 as you take profit. Okay, okay, so what else? USD JPY. Let's check USD JPY. Okay, USD JPY is, let's see what happened here. Okay, okay, all right, so USD JPY should be heading back up. Okay, so it is at a good area. Yeah, it is at a good area. Let's see here. Okay, we didn't break this high. Okay, it's a little bit more risky to try to go long here. Okay, so for USD JPY, okay, we have, this is the 1 hour time frame. You see here. Okay, so in this 1 hour time frame with USD JPY, I was expecting the price to push all the way to 150, but it hasn't gotten there yet. So far it went all the way to 140, 149, and then it got rejected. It's pulling back down. Okay, it's pulling back down. The buy should continue. Okay, a good point. Let's see here. Let me just see. Give me a few minutes. Also, the gold buy is playing out really nice. The gold buy is playing out. The price is all the way back at so it took along at 35.55, and now we're back at 35.63. Man, I wish I gave that long on the Telegram channel. I didn't. I completely forgot to give the long. So I just want to see here. So we did break this, and then came back here. Okay. For this level, this is still a very strong level of support. Okay. The price got rejected there. It's coming back down. Okay. Let's see. For USD okay. For now, it says best. Let's wait because price is basically back at this support. Okay, 147.96. Which one of two things can happen. Either one, it holds it to go back up, okay, or it breaks below it to go back down. Okay. So one things that we want to see, if it's gonna hold it, you want to see the price closing a 1 hour candle, 1 hour bullish candle at this support. Okay. So if we close a bullish 1 hour candle at this support, then you can go ahead and look to go long. Okay. So this is where it is right now. So it is right now at 148.06. Okay. So that is the area we want to see price closing a bullish candlestick. If it does close at that area, then you can go long. If it doesn't, instead, if we break below this level, okay, if we break below this level, then it's going to be a sell. Okay. Price is going to end up, selling. Okay. So those are the two scenarios that we have to wait to see play out. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if it goes back down, it just means that 150 target, may not play out. The price may come all the way back to the buy zone again, which is all the way down here. Okay, the buy zone is all the way down here at 146.28. Okay. And if the price comes here again, there's a very low chance it's gonna hold it. I think it's gonna break and go down. Okay. So for USD JPY right now, there's no trading opportunities that I don't see any trading opportunity right now. Okay. So for this pair, I would stay out of it until we wait for confirmation. Okay, so we're done. That's it. That is all the pair I'm gonna look at today. I'm gonna end the live for now. I'll be back again later tonight. I'll be back later tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys for joining today's live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to follow and join the Telegram channel. Thank you for the gift. Danny, thank you so much. Join the Telegram channel. The link to the Telegram channel is on my bio. Head over to my TikTok bio right now and join it, okay? Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for the gifts. For those who sent gifts, truly appreciate it. Hope you guys have an amazing, profitable day. See you at the show later tonight. Take care. Bye for now. Those watching on YouTube, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, okay? Leave the a like and comment down below for any suggestion on what you want me to teach you on the next live. Okay, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not yet subscribed. Make sure to tune in later tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, take care, guys. Bye for now.